So you guys, I found, well, I didn't find, but someone told me about let me grab it. Where is it? I know it's right here somewhere. What am I gonna do with it? Here it is. So, you guys know that I hate metallic embroidery thread. Somebody saved my life. Yes. My dear friend who lives up in Seattle, he lives on Bainbridge Island, right outside of Seattle. He is a stitching phenomenon. He emailed me and he's like, Richie, he's always called me Richie. I've known him for, oh my God, 40 years, 35, 40 years. He's like, Richie, why haven't you tried? And then he said the name and I'm like, what the hell is that? Come back after the intro, I'm gonna show you. Hey, welcome back, you guys. So I'm gonna flip the camera down around here in a minute and I'm gonna show you the piece. She is almost done. She's probably 98.9% done. What have I been doing? Well, I'm drinking out of a huge, I almost spilled it on my CrossStitch. I'm drinking out of my huge Evil Queen mug, and yes, I'm drinking caramel apple pie coffee. It's so nice and hot. Yeah. So a lot of you have been asking me, where are my glasses? You can tell it's Saturday. Yeah. So, you guys, it's Saturday, and I don't even know what the date is. Hey Google, what's today's date?
It's Saturday, February 4th, 2023.
Saturday, February 4th, you guys, 2023. So, yeah, I am going to show you. So, he told me, he said, you know, you really need to try this metallic thread. He said, it's great. He said, it comes in 12 colors, and I will pop a picture of the 12 colors right here that it comes in. The stuff is incredible. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. You can literally cut your threads longer. This piece is 3 feet wide, 3 feet long. And yes, I'm using 2. But when I thread my needle and I do my stitching, this thread is so well made, or this floss, whatever you want to call it, it does not fray. The metallic finish of the thread doesn't come off. This stuff is absolutely incredible. Now, you're gonna ask, what is this? Yeah, this stuff is amazing. So, it is called, where's the other piece? You guys, I swear. There was another piece. Where are my pliers? I stuck the other piece of the label in here. And yeah. So he told me about this thread. Now it is called, let me get my awl. Wow, these tools that we all use. Yeah, we're lucky we have all these little things. So it is called, I'm going to show you right here. It's called Artiste. Yes, it's called Artiste. Now, this is, it says it's 8.75 yards per, it's 67% nylon, 33% metallic, and right now I can only find it at Hobby Lobby. Yes. I have to go to Hobby Lobby. Why isn't this focusing? Yeah. Hobby Lobby, or you can find it on Amazon. Now, if you do a search for Artiste metallic embroidery floss on Amazon, you'll find those 12 colors that I just showed you for like 16 bucks, free shipping. Now, at Hobby Lobby, I had to pay $2.98 for this spool. Now, this isn't the one. This is the opaque gold. This is the metallic gold. You guys will not believe it. If you've never used Artiste embroidery floss, I'm gonna show you here in just a minute. I'm gonna flip the camera around. I'm gonna turn on my new embroidery light. And speaking of new embroidery lights, with the word new, if you guys are new to the channel, you guys love to do arts and crafts as much as I do. And if you're a cross-stitch, diamond painting, crochet, anything fiend like I am, please subscribe to the channel right down there, or you can hit this little link right here and ring that bell, and you'll get a notification of when I post another video. Now, the reason you really want to do this for is when I do giveaways, if you're not a subscriber to the channel and your subscriptions are not set for public, you won't be entered into any drawings for merchandise or things that I give away. I'm gonna take another sip of coffee, sorry. This is actually my 4th cup, yes. And it's only like 10:30 in the morning here in California. I've already gone to the pharmacy this morning. I found money on the ground. And back to the word new. I'm gonna grab my tablet really quick because I need to shout out some new subscribers, so hang on, you guys. Yeah, so I'm gonna throw in my readers really quick. So here are the new subscribers I wanna welcome to Real Men Craft 2 in no particular order. I wanna welcome Michelle R., Jody Solom, Shannon Ogden, Amy Lynn, Diamond Painting with Amanda, Janelle McLeod, Sue DeWalga, Adam Steven Adams, that's pretty cool, Adam Steven Adams, Jeep Girl Stitches, Irene Meyer, and Joe Killinger, and Robert Richard Mack. It's just M-A-C, like Mac makeup. So yeah, I want to welcome all of you to the channel. I need to cross these out so I don't, I'm crazy. So yeah, I write things down on those little notepads, and then I'll just cross it out. But back to the cross stitch piece. So this thread, I don't know why I've never used it. I don't know why I've never heard of it, but it is so nice. It's heavy duty. It does not fray at all. And the colors are just so beautiful that where I showed you I was gonna put beads, I could actually put those metallic threads and just get away with that. Now I was thinking about where the purple is right here in this, in her shawl, dress, whatever she's got draped down over her. That purple has 3 shades of purple. I was thinking of doing like a really pretty teal slash aqua metallic bead to go with the bag that's hanging from the rod, the part of the chair. that would be really, really pretty, and it would be a high contrast color on that gorgeous purple. So I don't know, I'm gonna try out a couple different color beads. And I've really gotten, the last couple days I've been learning how to use Floss Cross. Now, a lot of you know what Floss Cross is. It is a free program that you can download, and I've got the worst hiccups, you guys, sorry. But Floss Cross is the coolest thing. You can make your own cross stitch patterns, and it's so easy to use. It's so detailed. In fact, I've made 7 patterns in the last 2 days, and the next piece I'm gonna stitch is a picture of me and Bruce, or Bruce and I, the first time we went to Universal Studios in Florida, the summer that they so yeah, the first pattern I made was the summer that Bruce and I had to Universal Studios in Florida, the summer that they had opened the very first part of the Harry Potter parks. Now, that's is the next piece I want to stitch. And if you've never used Floss Cross, told you, never fails. The phone rings, and it's going to be Ellen. Watch. Watch. Call from Louis. Ellen. Told you, it's Ellen.
Call from St. Louis, Ellen.
So I'll have to edit this because I'm sure she's going to leave a message. Watch. I'll edit it out. I told you. It's exactly what you did. She does it. She always calls. I don't know how she knows. Yeah. So, yeah, the thread is just really, really great. So, I'm going to pull the camera out. I'm going to flip you guys around. I'm going to put it over here while I stitch for a little bit with this using this gold thread, and I'm going to show you guys how it works. It's just a great floss. I don't know when they started making it. It is just, the colors are so vibrant. But if you get a chance, if you cross stitch, and if you have a pattern where you're currently working with a metallic thread, try the Artiste thread. It puts DMC to shame. And you're not gonna pay $9 to $12 for a spool of crying while I lick, whatever you wanna call it, however you pronounce that name. It's not like that either, where that thread, that floss is so fine that you go up and down just a couple times and it's already shredded. This stuff is really, really nice. It's six strands. I'm going to show you it. It's just a gorgeous, heavy. It's so easy to use. It's absolutely beautiful, you guys. Yeah, it's just a beautiful embroidery floss. And I want to thank my dear friend, my little Bainbridge Island friend. He just, his pieces are incredible. He's done so many pieces. He's done hundreds and hundreds, and he even has a piece in the Seattle Modern Museum of Art in downtown Seattle. Yeah, he stitched a picture of the Space Needle when the World's Fair of 1962 was going on, and that was when Elvis taped the movie It Happened at the World's Fair. And yes, they did film in Seattle. And it's a picture, it's a very vintage picture of the opening day of the World's Fair. Now, he's not old enough to remember, he wasn't even born yet. I just turned 62. I think he just turned, oh my gosh, I think he just turned 49 or 50. But yeah, and he subscribes to the channel. I will have to put a link to his channel down below, but I wanted to also say a huge belated birthday to my dear, dear, dear New York City, my Queens girl crush, Adriana. I messed up her birthday, you guys. Her birthday was the 30th of January. I thought it was the 31st, so I didn't send her any voicemail. I didn't sing to her on the phone. And then she made a comment about, oh, this is the perfect video and it's perfect for my birthday. I felt like just a big turd. Yeah, I felt just like a big piece of useless cow poop. But Adriana, you know I love you. I talked to you this morning. And yeah, she said, oh, forget it. It's just a day. Don't worry about it. She's got the most incredible accent. You know, the East Coast Queens girl. She's my Queens girl. I love her to death. She she has followed me since my old channel, Are You Into Horror, my old booktube channel before my one I have now, Nightmares Anyone. And she lives in New York, so she did the coolest thing for me. If any of you are horror movie watchers, there was a movie that came out in the 70s with Christina Rains and Chris Sarandon, and it was called The Sentinel, and it had Burgess Meredith in it, but it took place in a brownstone in Brooklyn / Queens area that overlooked the bay, and there was a priest who sat up in the window, and he was the sentinel. Adriana went and took pictures of the actual building that people still live in today, and she stood in front of it and she took the most beautiful pictures for me, and I will pop up a couple of them here. There's one there, and then here's one here with her and her dog Rolo. Yeah, she's just an incredible lady, and I messed up her birthday. So yeah, that's a huge happy belated birthday to my Queens girl, my crush Adriana. Yeah, so I'm gonna flip the camera around here, you guys, and then we'll talk while I'm just doing some stitching. Yeah, so as you can see, this new gold is absolutely incredible. So I'm gonna show you what it is here in just a sec. I just wanted to show you, she's almost done. All I gotta do is this, I'm gonna do this with gold beads, the same size beads as these. Here, I'm going to do a purple bead, and then over here is just gonna be the rest of the gold stitching with the new thread. And then right here is half of the frame. And then where the spaces are, I don't know if I'm gonna do the metallic or a gold bead. I really wanna do a gold bead. So then I have to extend the frame down here, along this bottom, and then right up this side, and then the top part. Yes, that's my bracelet from Emma over at Baby Squirrel Beading. So, oh my God, you guys, she's absolutely gorgeous. She's stunning. So finally, I got my needle placed with my thread. So as I showed you earlier, and I was talking to you guys, this piece right here is all one thread. Now I cut it 3 feet long, and yeah, I've still got, hopefully I'm not gonna move you guys out of focus here. And I lost it. So that's perfect. So I'm gonna pull this back up. I'm gonna re-thread it. My hands are so dry. Sorry guys, I need to put on some lotion really quick. Like I told all of you a couple videos back, I hate to watch crafting videos where someone's hands are either dry or their cuticles look like a dragon has chewed on them. So I'm gonna put on some Utterly Smooth really quick because my hands are very dry. It's super cold here in Sacramento. It's normally not like this, but this year it's just been really, really cold, as it has been everywhere. Everywhere is really, really cold. So I rethreaded my needle. As you can tell right here, I need to retrim the ends of my two pieces of floss so the ends are together. So let me throw the cap back on this tube of Utterly Smooth. I'm gonna throw my rings back on. And sorry about that, but I'm gonna start back up. So yeah, this thread, as I said, is so easy to use. You don't have to go, well, you can go slow. You don't have to speed like a speed demon, but this floss is amazing. I've never used a metallic thread or floss that is so well made as this one is. Now you can look here, there's no shredding, there's no separating, there's absolutely nothing. I just love this thread. Yeah. Because I was dreading, you guys all know that I was dreading doing this metallic part of her wrap, blanket, gown, whatever it is, because it all had this metallic gold border on the fabric, and I was not looking forward to it. But wow, this just saved the day. This stuff is amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this border right here, and I'm gonna work down here and run this thread back through back threads on the back of the canvas on the back of the Aida cloth. I know there's a name for that, not carry thread, but when you do your it's not really a back stitch, and I'm not tying a knot. God, I know that. Just when you finish off your threads, you guys know the terminology. Yeah, you really need to get some Artiste. But like I said, you can find it on Amazon, or you can go to your local Hobby Lobby and get it. There is 12 colors. The colors are absolutely stunning. So far, I've only bought the gold. Like I said, I bought a purple and a teal turquoise. But I think I'm gonna just order the 12 pack from Amazon for $16 and some change. They are full-size skeins. They are the 8 meters, so roughly 24 feet? A little over 24 feet. Yes, Emma and all of my Canadian friends and people that use centimeters and meters versus inches and yards. But once again, I want to say thanks to everybody that takes their time out of their day to watch me on this channel. I would love to know what you're working on, whether it be diamond painting, cross stitch, any kind of craft, crochet, knitting. Let me know down below in the basement. I answer all my comments. I love to talk to you guys. And speaking of talking to you guys, a lot of you have carried over to my BookTube channel, which is Nightmares Anyone. And on the 15th of this month, I'm gonna do a horror live chat with the author Jeff DeGordick. So I will pop a link right here. gonna pop the picture of the thumbnail. You guys can drop in, say hi to Jeff and I. And if you want to be live on camera, send me a little note to my email address at rkevinwilson@gmail.com. I will send you a link, and hey, yeah, I'll pop you on camera, and you can visit. And if you've read any of his books, he's just a great author. I love his work. But I'm reading his latest one, The Bone King, and it's actually very, very good. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna pay attention to what I'm doing. Yes, a lot of people, it's so much easier to talk while I'm diamond painting than it is to talk while I'm cross-stitching. Because when you cross-stitch and you don't pay attention to what you're doing, you can actually mess up, or you can drop a thread, or you can snag your carry threads across the back, and then until you flip it over to work off your binding thread, you notice this huge, clump of thread where you didn't catch it because you weren't paying attention to what you were doing. But yeah, after this, I'm gonna thread my needle with another 3-foot piece, those 2 pieces right there that I showed you. I'm gonna finish my 4th cup of coffee, and I just made another pot. That's a whole nother thing too. A lot of you have asked me, Richard, how do you make your coffee? What kind of coffee? I did a video on my BookTube channel of using my new Ninja coffee bar, and showed you guys all step by step through the entire video of how I make my coffee, my iced coffee and whatnot. And I'm going to not redo. Oh, cat's food just turned. But I'm gonna repost that video so you guys can all see how I make my coffee. We all drink coffee. I know I do. I can't say we all drink coffee because some people can't drink the caffeine. I don't know what I would do. It's like, why would you drink coffee if you had to have it decaffeinated? I couldn't do it. No. So I'm gonna flip this over, you guys, and tie off that thread. I still need a little bit, but I've got 2 3-foot pieces here that I cut when I cut this piece. So you guys, once again, this is Richard with Real Men Craft 2. I want to tell everybody thank you. And hey, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm gonna pop, well, I can't because I have to flip this around, but hang on, you guys. So once again, everybody, it's me, Richard. Sorry about that. I put my whole big old hand in front of the lens. So once again, I'm glad you guys got a little tip or something out of what I did today. Pick up some Artiste embroidery floss. You won't regret it. For the money you spend, it's actually it's a great deal, because if you've ever bought that Krynic on the little spools, that's like anywhere between $8 and $12. But like I said, this is 8.75 yards, and it's $2.49. That was at Hobby Lobby. Yeah. You can also get it from hobbylobby.com, and like I said, you can get it from Amazon. So you guys, I'm Richard with Real Men Craft 2. Take care of yourselves. Speaking of taking care of yourselves, our little dog Zero is doing so much better today. He's almost back to normal. Yeah, I'll pop up 2 little pictures of his little boo-boo is woozy. But yeah, he had a pretty big sized golf ball lipoma taken out of his right side of his rib cage on his right side, and he didn't really like it. He's not crabby or grouchy or anything, but he just didn't know what was going on. So yeah, those are two little pictures of him with the cone of shame. He only wore that cone for like maybe 2 hours because he doesn't lick and scratch, so we took it right off. So you guys, thank you so much for prayers for Zero. He's doing great. And take care of yourself. I'm gonna finish this cross stitch, and you guys will not believe what's coming up. Yeah, I'm gonna show you my quilt squares. Take care, you guys. I'm Richard with the Real Men Craft 2. I'll see you in the next video.